My goal in this case was to treat people, as it is in my entire career, fairly without regard to their rank in life. This case was done in that way, and the decision was made in that way. So I think to do otherwise would have been two-tiered. I'm very proud of the work we did. I know it generated a lot of controversy, but I'm very proud of the work we did.
Should James Comey be proud of the work he did on the investigation into Hillary Clinton's private server and the emails and everything else that's coming out even today, including the document dump on Friday, including the revelations that 5 people got a degree of immunity to prosecute. In other words, they would not be prosecuted for anything they said in the investigation of Hillary Clinton. Judge, should he be proud?
No, he should not be proud. That's not me. That's many of the FBI agents who worked in this case who felt that their hands were tied, who firmly believe that the political forces from the West Wing of the White House through the Justice Department to Jim Comey stifled an ordinary investigation. How could he be proud of an investigation that didn't use any of the tools available to the FBI, that didn't present any evidence to a grand jury, they didn't get any subpoenas, they didn't get any search warrants? And this so-called limited immunity that they granted, it wasn't immunity. You can only get immunity from a federal judge in order to get somebody to testify. Okay. Testify where? There was no grand jury and no trial to testify.
Well, what's most stunning is that Cheryl Mills, Hillary Clinton's lawyer, got the immunity. He said he did it because he wanted to speed the investigation along. She would have lawyered up, and it would have taken forever to get the laptop and the information or whatever she needed to move forward on the Hillary Clinton.
That's because they didn't present anything to a grand jury. If they did, they would have gotten a subpoena from the grand jury. And if the subpoena didn't work, they could have gone to a federal judge and gotten a search warrant. So they're saying to Mrs. Clinton's lawyer, we need your laptop. The lawyer becomes a witness. When the lawyer is a witness, the lawyer has to leave the case, because then she has divided loyalty between protecting her client, Hillary Clinton, and protecting herself.
So, Judge, today the Oversight Committee is going to ask James Comey to come back, and they're going to talk about the immunity and other things about the investigation. If Judge Napolitano was on that committee, what would he be asking?
The evidence of guilt was overwhelming. Why didn't you present any of it to a grand jury? Why did you just request information from her and from her underlings rather than use the power of the government to demand it? Why did you overlook obstruction of justice, destruction of evidence, providing material assistance to terrorist organizations, lying to Congress, misleading Congress, theft of government property? The litany of her potential crimes is so long, it's almost laughable. They overlooked it.
Let the record show that Judge doesn't have any questions. All right? Only kidding. Judge, that just gets you started. I'll tell you, it's one-stop shopping in terms of this investigation. You've been fantastic on it.
Pleasure.
All right.